And here's Julie helping me out on the workbench, and we're getting some foam rocks ready. She's actually putting a little bit of varnish on those pieces of foam. Let me just get around here. And basically that's how I do my rocks, and it's a very, very cool technique. I'm going to show you guys what they look like when they're finished, because right now it's just little bits of foam being varnished. So thank you, Julie. So this is what Julie is doing over there with the rocks. Once they're finished, this is what they look like. And I usually, in order to make these, I use a lot of texture paint and a lot of different things to make them nice and hard, but they're still flexible in ways. And now these are actually really hard. I really did a lot of work with these in order to make them really hard, and then you can dry brush them and they look pretty cool as rocks. All right, and this is the table that we are setting up for Dragon Rampant tomorrow, and we have the book out. We have 2 armies set up. We still haven't set up the stats, but Julie basically has all the naturey people, the tree people, the elf with the big dragon, right? And then she has some gnolls over there that are, and there's like a big gnoll lady that's leading them. And then there's a dwarf over there, way down there with a couple of bears and some crocodile people.
This is awesome.
And this is Julie's nature army for Dragon Rampant. And then she has this hawk lady. Yeah, that's an awesome model.
It is.
And then she has a whole little mob of giant eagles and stuff. So
awesome.
All right, and my guys here are more like we're imperial. We're imperial humans, and we have nice religious zealots, and then murderous sister nuns.
Nice.
And big giant metallic killing things.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
so we have constructs, and we have knights with big blades.
Okay.
And knights with even bigger blades.
Those are cool looking.
Yeah, that's all. I'm using a lot of the Menoth models from War Machine.
Okay, that makes sense.
And we're going to be fighting it out. We're still, kind of looking at the armies, and we'll be doing our stats soon and figuring out what our objective is.
Finishing the table.
But finishing the table. Now, this is the new mat that I was working on that I showed in my previous video. The mat is all finished. It's all textured very nicely and then painted up. And then the river I made today, now the special thing, you like this river?
I love it.
This river is going to be for oathmark as well. And the special thing about this river is that it comes out, it's not attached to the table. I fold it up, roll it up, and can put it right into my bin.
Yep,
okay,
perfect.
so it's a foldable river. Yes.
Right.
Now, even better, and I didn't do this for this table, but you guys will probably see it in the future, is that with this river, I can actually make waterfalls because the river is so flexible, right? It's flexible and sturdy, but it's flexible enough that I can make waterfalls just by putting books underneath and making up the hills.
That will be really cool.
Yeah, and you guys will see that. I will work on a waterfall, and I think it's going to look pretty cool. So I love this new technique of using the soft stuff, right? Instead of putting cardboard bases, just use like this was a rag that I painted, added the plants, and what happens is I let this dry in the sun. And it becomes all like wrinkly and stuff, but it shapes to your table.
Right.
So all the contours, it just shapes to it.
It's very cool.
And it's still heavy enough that, you can have models move through there.
Durable.
It's durable, and it all goes into a bin when it's finished. So here's another soft. Here I put actually some gravel. And this rock I gotta finish. I gotta finish the rock work there, and I gotta finish the rock work along the river there. Okay, so
We have to.
yes, because Julie has been working a lot with me today,
Yeah, I know.
trying to get this table finished up. This is a whole new mat. I started this mat yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and the river only took me about 40 minutes to complete today.
That's
So
right. I can't wait.
tomorrow,
Rampant.
Dragon Rampant. It's the Imperial humans with constructs versus the naturey
Team Julie.
Team Julie. So yeah, we'll see. We're gonna actually come up with names for our factions, and
Yeah.
and we will have to make these stats for
Mhm.
these guys. So hopefully we can get that done tomorrow, because Thursday is oathmark.
Mark
All
big
right,
oath mark.
the online event.
The event,
So
right.
don't miss that, and that will be on this new table. For the
as well.
ruins, I have my clip-on terrain, which just um, it's on a clothespin, and so I just clip it on to a spot on the ruins, and it looks like vegetation just growing out of the ruins. And this is cool because I can remove it, and if I want to set this terrain piece in snow, just remove the clip-on terrain, put some snow on it, and there it goes. So I instead of gluing the little plants and stuff and specialize it, I'd rather just have it all modular. So the clip-on terrain is really helping a lot, I think. Okay, so still need to finish a few things on this table, but it will be ready for both games, for both Dragon Rampant and Oathmark following that. So. Okay, so again, this is the river, and it has felt underneath. It has a blue cloth for on the bottom as well, and then this plastic that goes over everything. So you can still see some of the blue cloth underneath, and then I have like a line of a deep blue spray paint just to give like the deeper water. But the nice thing is that with the plastic, with the light and everything, it does kind of look like running water. It's not ultra realistic, but it kind of does. And then I'm gonna add some more vegetation along the banks and finish that up because that's not finished yet. Uh, but I am running out of time, so I'll probably just leave it like this for now, and then later on just keep adding to it a little bit. And I'm gonna make different styles of rivers using this technique. It's a very cool technique. I also am going to add possibly a little bit of Velcro here, although felt really sticks to each other quite nicely. So I mean, this won't move. This is pretty cool. You can move the figures on it, and it's pretty cool. But it still has to dry, and I also polyurethane the plastic. By the way, I give it a good coat of acrylic varnish, and that helps with the shine. So. Now, for these setups to really work, I use alligator clips and clip the mat to the table. So this way the mat doesn't shift or move. There's another alligator clip. They're all around. And I also use some of these things here, these clips, and that helps secure the mat. And also any books that I put under there, it tightens it enough that nothing shifts. So that's very important when using this kind of method for, creating tables. All right, Dragon Rampant, we're getting ready,
Yep.
and we just wanted to give you guys a little update. Thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. All right, back to work.